records voice as well. I have a feeling it does record voice, so I'm probably going to be in on this.
Yeah, that's calm. That's even better.
So, first of all, you make a sphere. Don't choose the empty actor. Choose a sphere. You scale this to 0.1. And usually it's locked, so it'll instantly scale the other ones, your X, Y, and Z axis at the same time. It's only to have a tiny little ball, and I'll explain why in a bit. From here, you also get a camera. I'm just going to look for it.
Did you do much in the blueprints?
No, there's nothing in blueprints
all
for this
mine
section.
was blueprints. Like all my stuff, all my game was blueprint.
There's literally nothing you have to do in blueprints for this. Yeah. So all I'm going to do is hold on to Alt and move the camera actor so it gets two of the versions of it. So I've literally just held on to Alt and moved it slightly to the side.
How have you got the perspective?
As soon as you click one, it instantly comes up. So either way, it comes up at the bottom right.
It's right and left, isn't it?
Yeah. What you can do is So what I'm going to do is call one of these right. I'm having some trouble clicking it right. Oh, in fact, I'll tell you why I call it something else. I call it cam right because it groups it in the same area, if you get me. So cam right, because this is done alphabetically.
Yeah, because obviously if you have right and left, there'll be R and O. Yeah,
so I'm going to be cam underscore left. So even though campfire's there, what I'm going to do is literally just control click both of these, right click, attach to, and then look for your other thing, which is cam handle. I don't think I called it cam handle yet. I haven't called it cam handle.
Sphere, it was just sphere.
It was just sphere. Let's go get sphere. Cam underscore handle. Right.
Dude, I can do this. Like,
so there, attached to. But this is the bit that's a bit confusing in a second. I'll show you. So now they're all under one group here. So what's cool about this is it instantly makes all your location relative to the camera. So you can go like this, 0, 0, 0, and it instantly puts it behind the ball.
John, I don't have an environment, by the way. I don't have an environment.
That's fine.
My game is empty until you press play because my level is random.
What you can do is it will start playing it though automatically.
Okay, cool. And you can free roam.
Yeah, but the only issue is as soon as he hits a wall, it'll probably stop on yours.
Well, my guy blows up when you hit something.
That's exactly right. Yeah. So,
did you do that tutorial?
No, I didn't. So what he said was he wants it about, I think it was either 5 centimeters.
Yeah,
5 centimeters. So you have to work out which way it is. So it's the green axis, so that's the x-axis. So I'm going to put 2.5 on the left and minus 2.5 on the right. And that's just purely so we're actually balancing, so both of the perspectives start at the camera handle, which is this ball here. Now I know you might be thinking these cameras might record the ball. They actually don't because the ball's just out of range. But what it does is it means that your cameras are in a perfect position in comparison to the ball. And then literally all you have to do now is go into cinematics, add Matiny, and what I did here, I'm going to put this just to the side. I usually put it on my other screen. But
and this is stereoscopic, right?
This is stereoscopic, but it's a pain in the arse to do. You go add new empty group, cam handle, add new empty group, right and left, right.
There's camera, isn't it?
Add new empty group, left. It doesn't matter. I'll show you why it doesn't matter in a second. So you literally go on these, you click the actor, so cam left. And then you right click on here, actors, and replace group with selected actor. And then that's literally it. And then right, so you click here, right click here, replace group with selected actors. You know it's worked by the fact that there's two cameras. And then finally, your camera handle, you do exactly the same. You click cam handle, right click, actors, replace group with selected actors. Right. Now all you want to do, the only thing that we want to move, if you look at this, the only thing you want to move is the ball, not the cameras, because the cameras are attached to the ball. If you move the cameras, you'd have to both move them simultaneously. And it's a pain in the arse. So all you do is right click on cam handle, add new movement track, and you literally work out how it's exactly the same as Premiere. So I'm going to full screen it. You can see the end of the green is where the end of your clip is. So let's go move this shit to 5.
So you just do how many times do you have to do this?
A load.
How many matinees did you end up with?
I ended up with about 10, I think, or 20.
Did you use all of them?
I think so, yeah. But a lot of them were kind of padding ones. So anyway, so your movement's there. So this might throw you. This thing, as soon as it says key movement, means you're moving it wherever the hell you're moving it to. So in this case, we're moving. I'm just going to move this onto the other screen unless we need to use it. So your movement's literally going to be. So we're moving it here. Okay. So this is where you start, and you can now see that. Can you see that little orange dot that's just here? That tells you where the start of your scene is. So we'll start from here, and then I'm going to bring the thing back, the matey back. So within 5 seconds, oh crap! Within 5 seconds, I want it to move to the end of where I am. So I'm going to go have a look round. Don't move it now, because you can see in the bottom left it says adjust key movement 0, which is just meaning the movement. So what I want is I want it to zoom down this area and look at this rock.
No.
Okay, so literally we'll make it 10 seconds so it doesn't fly by too fast. I always put a second, just so the level renders before it starts moving, because there's some issues with that. Oops, sorry, yeah, it's the red one first, and then the green one. The green one's the end of your recording. So yeah, let's go put another minute one on. That's literally just going to be, again, the exact position it's in, which, as you can see on the right, is there. So long as we don't move it, it won't move. And then we'll get one here at 10. I'm only speaking in this really condescending tone because it'll help you out when we actually look on YouTube and look it back on it. We move this across, and can you see the yellow line that's moving? Oh, I missed it there. I've misclicked, so I have to click on it again. And providing you don't do anything, I'm just going to make sure the Discord's muted. Yeah, it is.
So you just rotate the camera?
Literally just do that and move your camera, rotate.
Well, it smoothen, I mean, like, that shot doesn't look very smooth.
It doesn't, but then when you play it, it's real smooth.
And where is that recording go?
You have to press on this section and go over to movie. But one thing that threw me, that took me goddamn ages to work out, if you click on the matinee in here, there's something that says play on start. I need to full screen this thing and minimise this for a second. It says play on level load, and if you don't have that ticked, it won't play on level load. It killed me. So I'm going to stop that.
So how did you...
So literally, you go over to here, and that's the reason why we have the second, because you'll see this in a sec. You press movie, it says 1920 by 1080, 16:9 ratio, 24 frames per second. I'd leave it at 24 frames, to be honest with you. I've done mine at, I think, 25. You can bang it up to as high as you want, but there's no point.
No, there isn't.
Because it'll just make an extra frame every single one, and we're trying to do it with an optimized movie thing. So you save selected. It's going to moan at you about the matey. You press yes. You want to close the matey. But you have to make sure it's saved and everything, and then you can call it a day.
And that's one clip for your video.
Yep, and now it's going to start capturing the clip, which is going to appear, and you'll see it when it's in action.
Is this launching?
This is launching, so it
See,
captures
my game
it.
doesn't launch. I don't know why.
Okay, it might be something to do with your build.
No, it is doing my build, but I rushed it, so I'll have to go back.
There we go, so you see that second? That's the reason why we have that second in there. So now, it should hopefully move. It's not moving. I know why it's not moving. Right, I've screwed something up. So we'll close that. You have to press Alt and F4 to close every time, and it'll finish capturing the video and come up here, and you can open the capture folder. What I've missed out is your matey. You have to bang in a director. So you need a new director group, and you need to go to the very start and press enter and choose which camera you want it to record, because you have to record everything twice with 2 cameras.
Yeah, because you've got left and right.
Yeah, and so what I'll do is we'll do the same again. Capture the movie, save selected, save the matinee, whatever. And now we'll do the same thing. It should hopefully jerk instantly into place now. There we go. Right, now it's still got that 1 second delay, so hopefully it'll be fixed by then. It's fixed by then, and now it gradually moves the camera to the position you want to be in.
Laggy though, isn't it?
It's not laggy. When it's done, it renders, so it's rendering 1 frame at a time.
Oh.
So what it's doing is it's rendering each frame properly, which it will then speed up by the time it's finished to 24 frames per second. I think we might go through this rock. Nope, we're okay. As you can see, it's paying the arse to render. I think it also might be to do with the fact that these things... There you go. So as soon as it's done, it'll just shoot you back to the original spot, and it's really laggy like this. Press Alt and F4, and then it says capture video, capture finished, we go have a look at this. There's a right and left, but that's from my old capture.